Hi, my name is JT. I'm from Connecticut in the United States. Today I'm recording a video for Coursera's Introduction to Music Production online class, and today we'll be covering some common cables that you may find in the studio or on stage, which is covered in the first week of the lessons. The first cable I want to talk about is a 1/4-inch TS cable, also known as an instrument cable. It's what you're going to find on guitars and basses. It looks like this, and it's named for the tip and the sleeve. I'm gesturing with the pen here. So this is the tip here, and this part here is the sleeve. This black part is called the insulating ring, but that's not important. So TS, tip, sleeve. It's a single conductor cable, which means it can carry only one audio signal at a time, which makes it a mono cable. It is susceptible to noise, which is a weakness of these cables. For that reason, you want to use as short a cable as possible and get the signal to a more balanced cable as soon as you can to prevent excess noise from leaking into the signal. The second cable I want to talk to you about is another 1/4-inch jack, and it's called a TRS cable. It looks like this. Now here you'll see it's got a second insulating ring, and this is called a TRS, tip, ring, that's the part between the two black rings here, and sleeve, tip, ring, sleeve, TRS cable. Now these are commonly used on headphones. It's a 2-conductor cable, which means it can carry 2 signals at once. Now that can be used in 2 different ways. That makes it popular for headphones because that means it can carry a stereo signal. But when it's being used to carry a stereo signal, it is susceptible to noise, just like that TS cable. The advantage is it can be used as a mono cable, and when it's being used as mono, you can make a balanced signal. And a balanced signal rejects the excess noise that's leaking into the cable. It basically does that by taking the 2 signals running through the cable and sort of averaging them out and subtracting any excess noise from the carrier signal. So that's TRS cables. Now, you may be familiar with a cable like this. This is what you're going to find on, say, your iPod or an MP3 player. It's actually the same thing as a TRS cable. This is just the 1/8-inch version, and this is the 1/4-inch version. You'll see both of them have the tip, ring, and sleeve. Again, it's a popular choice for headphones because it can carry that stereo signal. The third type of cable I want to talk to you about is an XLR cable. I actually don't have one available to me, but it is if you're looking at the jack straight on, you're going to see a circle with 3 prongs like this. If this is 1 prong, there's going to be 3 prongs sticking out of it. It's very commonly used for microphones, and like the TRS cable, it is a balanced cable, so it'll reject any excess noise that leaks into it. And so the fourth type of cable I want to talk to you about is an RCA cable. And that's the type that you'll commonly find on a lot of consumer electronics like TVs, video game consoles. And that's the type that splits in the end to 3 different prongs. Often one will be colored red, one will be white, and one will be yellow. Each one of those is basically a TS cable. It carries a mono signal. And that is an unbalanced type of connection. So when you're in the studio, when you're on stage, you want to be using a balanced cable when you can to reject that excess noise. So that means using a TRS cable and an XLR cable as much as you can, and keeping the actual cable length of unbalanced cables to a minimum. Alright, I hope that helped clear things up for you, and if you have any questions, please leave me some feedback. Thanks.